It's time to turn the lights off. Oh my god, the camera's not picking it up. Hi guys, welcome to Jeanette and her puzzles. Today I'm gonna be doing a puzzle that I have been looking forward to doing for a while now because it actually glows in the dark. So let me show it to you. So this is the puzzle. It's from Clementoni's Fluorescent collection and the title of this one is Vega. So it's a 1000-piece puzzle as usually, but this one is special. It has two pictures at the front and this one is showing the picture of the puzzle you're putting together. And then this one is showing all the glowing parts. At first you don't really see the difference, but then when you look closely you can actually see that there's a few more lines on the puzzle. I exchanged this puzzle with the girl on Facebook, and as soon as I got home I literally had to open it in complete darkness to see if it glows, and it actually does glow. So I have no idea how it's going to look like when I put the puzzle together, but I'm really looking forward to doing it because I've never seen a puzzle that glows in the dark so far. So I think it's time to begin now. Just after doing the sorting I can already tell which pieces are gonna be glowing in the dark because there's a bit of a difference in the texture. So when I was doing the sorting I could feel it under my fingers. I don't know how to explain, but it's a bit harsher. So I thought that the pieces were actually damaged, but then I realized that these are actually the lines that are supposed to glow in the dark. So that's quite cool. That's quite a lot of it as well. A lot more than I expected it to be. But yeah, the sorting was okay. There's a lot of blue. There's quite a lot more dark than I expected, like dark pieces. So I'm slightly worried about that because I don't like dark sections that much. But I hope it's gonna be an easy puzzle, so it's not gonna be as tricky as, you know, the gradient puzzle I did and expected it to be the easiest puzzle in the world. But yeah, it's probably best to just start working on it and see how it goes. The edge was quite quick to complete. There was just two black pieces there. I wasn't sure where to put them. The rest of the edge was completely fine. It was easy to know where the pieces fit in and stuff. But with those two black pieces I got really lost. Because yeah, I didn't really know where to put them. But I managed. It wasn't that hard. But yeah, the pieces are shaped quite uniquely, so that helps a lot. The puzzle is coming together quite nicely. There's a lot of different patterns on the puzzle, so it's really hard to find like a section that's completely blank because there's always some lines going through and there's different textures on it as well, which really helps putting the puzzle together. So far I think I'm doing quite good. I think so. We'll see when we get to the dark section. The pink is quite complicated actually. Like I thought, oh, I'm gonna start with the pink one, it's so simple, but actually there's, I don't know how to explain, but it's not like a big section of pink, but it's really spread out quite a lot, so it's hard to know where the pieces go. But on the other hand, I did realize that you can actually see the glowing parts on the puzzle that are not actually there on the picture. So at some point, if you're trying to match the puzzle piece to find it on the picture to see where it fits, it can be a bit confusing because it's got lines that they're not on the picture. So yeah, But on the other hand, it does help because then you can have like a straight line across 5 pieces and you are gonna be able to find them more easily because of that line. So yeah, it goes both ways. This puzzle has so many different colors spread all across the puzzle that it's actually a bit hard to like decide to work on one section and then move on to the next one. So I've literally just been doing it randomly. So I just pick a pattern or something and just go with the pattern and then pick the other one and just do that. So I basically almost completed all of the colors. So I've got the blue and the black pieces left. Obviously leaving the hardest bits for the end as I usually do. But I don't think it should be too hard because the pieces fit in quite nicely. And like I said, there's so many textures going through that it really does help when putting the puzzle together. So I decided to do the shape sorting because I'm looking for one piece and I can't seem to be finding it, and I think after doing the shape sorting it's gonna be easier. So yeah, doing the black section actually wasn't that bad because looking the pieces closely you can actually see the difference in the colors. So you can see the red, green and the blue in them. The blue one was the hardest because it was so dark that you couldn't really sense it that much, but the red one was quite simple to do. So when I was looking at the picture and just scanning through the sorted pieces, it was quite easy to know which pieces are the right fit. So it wasn't like I had to try 10 pieces in to find the right one. So well done, Clementoni. Okay, so I'm literally like almost finishing the puzzle and I was starting to get really worried because obviously it's an exchange puzzle. So the girl said that if there's a piece missing I can just let her know and she's gonna give me another puzzle for it. So obviously that makes you think, what if I lost that puzzle? So I got really worried because obviously I couldn't find it with my pieces. So I went back to get the bag where the pieces were, and guess what I found in it? It was the missing piece. I'm really happy I found it because if I didn't I would get probably quite a bit disappointed because this puzzle glows in the dark, and if it was incomplete, it would just break my heart, honestly. Like, it's a really special puzzle, so we don't want any missing pieces. No. The puzzle is finally complete and I'm super excited about it, so I'm just gonna turn all the lights off now and get ready to see it in the dark. The camera is not picking up the picture because it's way too dark for it, but I managed to get it on the phone. I don't know how good the quality is gonna be, but I'm still gonna show you how it looks in the dark. So here it is. It's actually really satisfying to look at it in the dark. It doesn't look as good on the picture as it does in real life, and yeah, I'm just really happy that I did this puzzle. It's different, and that's why I like it. And I do hope that you've seen enough for you to enjoy as well. You're just making me think because I have another 3D puzzle and I'm worried that it's not going to be picking up the 3D effect over the camera as well, so... But yeah, I'll deal with that later when I get to that puzzle. Overall, I wouldn't say this was a hard puzzle to do, but if you want to see all the puzzles I did since I started my YouTube channel, and I rated them by their difficulty level, including the ones that I couldn't finish because they were too hard for me, just check this video out next. Bye!